Hey there, it's Chuck with RotoFiller.com. This is our game 1 of our draft, and we will play first. Tell this guy hello and good luck here. And we have a playable hand here, so yeah, we'll keep this. No, we will not mulligan to 6 cards. We'll go ahead and play out a swamp and pass turn over to him because we have Setessan Battle Priest on the play here, and then serving a timer at the turn after that. So he has Vortex Elemental. On play here. And we have a River Trawler as well the turn after that. So we'll go ahead and run out Battle Priest here. Give the turn back to him. So if we draw into some lands here, we've got a pretty good setup going on right now. So this, each creature blocking or blocked by it on top of their owner's library. So we definitely don't have to swing this turn. We can just throw out this River Trawler, but I think he best serves us to get back an enchantment creature, so we'll hold on to him for a while. And throw out our Servant of Time right here. And I'm going to go ahead and swing in, because if he returns this to my hand and I shuffle my library, I don't really care. So he'll take the 1 here, which is good for us. And the grinding begins. This deck does tend to be pretty grindy. And he's playing blue-green here. He's got a Wavecrash Triton. So he can target it and then move one of our guys back, I guess. Or tap one of our guys. So now we're on board with a lot of land here. And I don't think that I'm going to really worry too much here. He's tapped out. I'm just going to send both of them at him and see what he wants to do. As neither one of my guys are going to die, but if he blocks, then he's going to have some issues here. And I'm not going to use that Odonis River Trawler yet because I do want to get value out of it. I don't just want to throw it out there. So we'll see what this guy's got on board here. He's going to swing in with his Wavecrash Triton and hit me for 1 here. So I've got regen mana on board for Servant of Time right here. Interesting. It's going to drain him for 1 and give me back the 1 that he hit me for. And I'm hitting a little bit of a land flood here. So I'm going to go ahead and throw out the Keepsake Gorgon here. Actually, we'll go ahead and attack first so I can keep up regen mana. See what he decides to block with here. because he's only got 2 power on board here. And he's not going to block anything, so that's fine. We will go ahead and throw out the Keepsake Gorgon this time then. And for 7, we can Monstrosity that guy. And he has Death Touch. So we'll see what Mr. Guy here, he hit his land drop this turn, which we are having no problems with that. So we don't have any enchantments on the field yet. Would like to have an enchantment on the field yet, because that would make both of these cards very good, as they return an enchantment creature to our hands. So hopefully we don't hit another land this turn. And we do. So that's a little bit sucky, but it does put us on board for the Keepsake Gorgon here. Which, again, we will just send these 2 down the field here. And he'll probably return my Servant of Timerat to my hand here. Probably block with Vortex Elemental. But we'll see. So we have a pretty decent setup here. Next turn we have Keepsake Gorgon on board with the Death Touch. And we can Monstrous it and destroy a target non-creature or non-Gorgon creature, which, if he hasn't blocked with Vortex Elemental by then, we'll probably just take that out. Or we might take out the Wave Crash Triton, as he can tap us down. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and Vortex Elemental our Servant. Well, that's interesting. So he's going to kill off the Battle Priest here. And return the... So that seems alright by me. That's fine. As this turn, I'm going to get rid of his Wave Crash Triton, just by monstrosing my Keepsake Gorgon here. And I don't think he'll attack this turn, because I'll just kill one of his guys. And I think he's a little afraid of that at the moment. And I'm not afraid at all right now, because I have a lot of things on board here. And we have Skyguard on board here. So we are going to take out his Charlatan. And then swing. Actually, we're not going to take out his Charlatan. We're going to take out... Okay. So now you just gave me an ability to use the ability twice. Seems fine. So he had the Griptide, so he got us there. But at this point he can do 3 damage to me, and I'm not really worried about it. Plenty of options. I do wish I'd be hitting quite a bit more targets here, but sure, you can send them in, that's fine. You know what I'm drawing this turn, so what are we waiting for here? We'll go ahead and throw out the Keepsake Gorgon and the Acroan Skyguard this turn. Go ahead and pass the turn back to him. See what else he's got here. Got a full hand. Plenty of cards to choose from. But he seems to be stuck on 4 lands here. And we get our Servant of Timuret back. So is it worth it just to go ahead and play that this turn? And just swing in with our Death Toucher and our Flyer. I think we'll do that. I think we'll just swing in with our Death Toucher and our Flyer and then play Servant of Timuret. So he's not going to block. So we'll bait him out here. We'll see if he's got another Griptide. So in combat, we'll go ahead and monstrous him. And we're going to take out this Wave Crash Titan. I don't really care about this Mollia Charlatan here. Because that guy can tap down our guys. And now we have a 3/6 on the field too. And I'll take 2 to get rid of his guy that he can cast things on to tap down my guys. Okay. Seems good. So these are things that he's been waiting to play for forever. And now he's back up to 7 cards again. Wow. 3/2 heroic flyer. So this could start to get a little bit scary here. If we don't start drawing into some stuff here. Divine Verdict, destroy target attacker or blocker. We're definitely going to leave that up. So we need 4 up, so that means we can spend 3 this turn. And Servant of Timuret is going to come down here. And we cannot do anything this turn besides that, so we are going to pass the turn back here. And hopefully he swings with this Chorus of Tides and we'll just Divine Verdict it here. As that seems to be our biggest threat at the moment. And he's going to tap down the Keepsake Organ again. Or no, he's going to tap down Servant. And now he's got a 3/6 guy here. But he's pretty much tapped out here. A 3/6 with reach. Wow. I think we verdict off his Wave Crash Triton here. I think that might be our best bet. And now he's got a 2/2 Reacher. And now we're locked at 10 apiece. So we hit another land here. And I think at this point we do just go ahead and toss out the Griffin Dreamfinder here. And it doesn't trigger because we don't have any enchantments in our lineup here. But I think we do go ahead and swing in with this guy, as we don't still have anything to target our Acro and Skyguard with to even take out his Leaf Crown. So from here on, it's pretty much just going to be a slugfest. Kind of a back and forth of trading off, because he's going to come at me with everything pretty much. But then on the backswing, he's got to deal with 3, 4, 5, 6, and then if I have anything else, that'd be game. If I have any way to target the Skyguard, it'd be game. So he won't swing with everything this time. I think he'll just swing with his Chorus. Or he might actually just leave everything back to block, which might actually be the smart way to do it. I'm not really sure. Got a lot of thinking to do, and he might have some combat trips here, so we will see. Kind of figured I'd see the bestowing stuff a lot more than the bestowers, but it hasn't seemed to be that way. So we'll see what he swings here with. Okay, I can let him through if he does swing, so he's not going to swing. But I gain back 1 and he loses 1, so we're at lethal right now if we swung and he didn't block anything. And of course we'll just keep drawing more land, because why not? Haven't either one on my Scholar of Athreos here. So I'm going to keep piling stuff onto the field here. And I'll swing with the Keepsake Gorgon here. Just because why not? I can't swing with the Servant because he'll just get... Ugh. So he'll tap and return Keepsake Organ to my hand. Why wouldn't he? And I'll just recast it. Sure. I have plenty of blockers here. I can block the Leaf Crown Dryad with Adonis River Trawler and trade. I can block Chorus with Griffin. I can block Miletus with Servant and Regenerated if he even has a combat trick there. So I don't think he'll swing again here. I think he's just going to let his time run down some more, as he doesn't seem to be in any hurry here. And this is really grindy, so I apologize for the length of the match, but at least it is semi-interesting. What do we got going on here? Nylea's Emissary targets it, and he's going to scry. Has Trample now. It's a 6/5 Trampler. And that's going to cause an issue, because it's flying and Trample. So this turn, my Griffin Dreamfinder is just going to eat himself. And he's going to deal 2 to me. And Hopeful Eidolon is not going to be enough to do it here. Unfortunately. But he will buy me some time. So that'll make him a 3/3 lifelinker. So it'll basically just negate anything damage-wise that he does to me this turn. So he can lose his Leaf Crown Dryad here. And I'd gain 3 life. So I think I'm gonna swing with this guy. And just take 6 on the backswing here. So he's gonna go down to 3, and I'm up to 12 here. So I feel like I'm in pretty decent shape here if he doesn't come up with something here. Oh man. That guy's back. What else does he got here? What other shenanigans do you got here? You got something. I know you do. What do you got? Prescient Chimera. Yeah, you're gonna attack, I know. That'll help. But not very much. But is it enough? So I'll have to block with the Leaf Crown Dryad. If I monstrous and kill the Chorus of Tides, then he gets in for 3 next turn. I think that's what we have to do. I think we have to monstrous. Unless he's got something to do here. which he doesn't. So we have to kill his chorus, which he might just have me next turn here. So I think I swing with the Servant and the Acro and Skyguard here. Or can I even do that? No, because he'll just... No, he can't do that this turn. It would just kill his Vortex Elemental. And he can attack with this. So that would leave the 2/3 that he can swing with. But whatever he swings with is going to die to my Death Toucher. I think I just bide my time here. Because if he attacks, he doesn't have trample on that guy. So I'm going to gain 3 life out of it. I'm going to go up to 9. Only I had something else to target it with. Oh man. Well, that stinks. So yeah, he pretty much has me. That's game. I can't do anything now. So that sudden storm that he just pulled probably is gonna end up winning him that one. And against this deck, what do I bring in? I think the Revoke Existence is worth doing here. And Afara's Warden might not be bad either. I didn't really hit a whole lot of these things. So, I don't really know here. I think we can ditch one of the Cavalry Pegasus here. And maybe even Dreamfinder's not that great here. Maybe we just go with this. We'll play first here. No, we won't mulligan to 6 here. We'll just play our land and hopefully hit something here pretty quick. He'll probably have the first turn Vortex Elemental again. And he does. And we draw into Afara's Warden, so it looks like we might get starved out here. As far as lands go, and we draw into SIP, so here we go, not drawing lands. Seems pretty typical. Agent of Horizons. There's our third land. That's good. So we will throw out Scholar here. See what we can do with that. And Scourge Mark gives us +1, so that would actually take this guy out if we target that, and that'd net us another card as well. So that might be our play next turn here. Hopefully we can hit that other land. Horizon Chimera seems pretty good. So we do hit another land here, so we have 4 land on deck. And we can go ahead and keep him from... We'll go ahead and throw out our Warden here. And this turn we can go ahead and tap his Horizon Chimera down, and we can block his Agent Horizons if he doesn't make it unblockable. So he's going to start gaining life here. So we've got Summoning Sickness this turn, so we're actually not going to be able to use it on his turn this time. Can't be blocked this turn. And he's going to use his Flyer. Seems good. So you're going to deal 6 to me right off the bat here. So, artifact or enchantment here. That's an elemental. That is just a human rogue. And that is just a chimera. So that doesn't do us any good. I think we just save the Divine Verdict here and get rid of one of them and tap the other one down. I think is actually the play here. Because we definitely don't want to play into his Vortex Elemental scheme here. Oh my goodness, man, this guy just has the answers for everything. Ugh. Sure, fine, whatever. Goodness gracious. This blue-green deck is pretty nasty. Yeah, I gain another life. That's fine, whatever. Come on. Make up your mind here. What are you gonna do? This game is taking forever. And he has the Mortal's Resolve. Oh my goodness. This guy has like a god hand every freaking turn. Just unbelievable. I don't even know if there's any way we can come out of this at this point. He just has too much of an advantage over us. Even that's not going to do anything. That's not going to do it. Oh man. Yep, and that's going to be game. So, there's not much we can do about it. We hold out for one more turn, but he's going to get us. Just too far behind. His deck is way too powerful here. So he just had the nuts. That is all there is to it. Just didn't have anything that I could do at all. Oh well, on to game 2. That's how it goes sometimes. Well, thanks for watching. It's been Chuck with RogueBuilder.com.